Well, the final 3 episodes of the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan were dropped early this morning. Now, if you don't want to know what's in the latest episodes, be warned. CTV News royal correspondent Afia Hagan has watched them and joins us live from London this morning for more on what we can expect in this next part. I said war inadvertently, but this may lead to some open warfare amongst the royals, potentially. Afia, what did you take from the final 3?
Well, open warfare, I mean, that's just about the phrase that we picked up on. Without giving you too many spoilers, you know, Harry did mention William in the trailer, and definitely William is mentioned within these episodes. You know, Harry talks about the Sandringham summit and how William was screaming in his face. He also talks about the rift between the brothers, how, you know, they made a pact that they wouldn't necessarily pit against each other in the way that had happened in his father's office before, but that happened with the two of them. He also describes after the Sandringham summit, there was a story about William bullying him into leaving the royal family. A joint statement was put out in which the two brothers denied that this had happened, but William said he didn't put his name to that statement, that he didn't want to have his name as part of that statement. And he said that, you know, it took 4 hours for the press to shoot down a story about Prince William, but in 3 years they didn't shoot down any negative stories about Meghan. So there's a lot to take in these 3 episodes.
There certainly is. And if you know, you and I were, you know, well, you live there. I was over there, you know, covering, you know, part of the Queen's funeral, etc., a couple of months ago. And one of the remarkable moments in that, I know you remember this very well, was when both, you know, Will and Kate and Harry and Meghan stepped out of that Range Rover at Windsor Castle and started speaking to people. And it was sort of the front page of all the newspapers was that moment. And there was this hope that there may be some reconciliation happening here. With the release of this, it would seem any hopes of that, at least at this point, have kind of gone away.
I think so, and what a moment that was. I remember it so clearly, and how actually shocked we all were to see the Fab Four, as they were previously known, reunited and doing this walkabout. That seems like it was so long ago and so far from where we are now. Now that Harry is talking about, you know, lots of things that happened between himself and William. I think you're right. At this point, we seem to be quite far from reconciliation. However, we do have the coronation coming in May of next year. That's 5 months away. I do think Harry and Meghan will be there, and perhaps that's an opportunity for reconciliation. However, the spanner that could be in the works there is spare. We still have that to come on January the 10th, only weeks away. There potentially could be more revelations in that book, which could throw more spanners in the works. So I think only time will tell as to how their relationship can be repaired, if at all.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the big question. And how significant would it be if Harry and Meghan were not at the coronation? Because, of course, that's a massive event that is sort of, you know, the sort of the most formal part of sort of Charles becoming King Charles III.
I think it would be incredibly significant, actually, if we didn't see them there. Let's remember, at the heart of this, we have a family. Yes, King Charles III is being coronated, but Harry is his son, and I think he will want to be there for his father and be part of that important family moment, no matter what has gone on before. Now, I don't think we will see a situation where Charles says they are not invited. I don't think King Charles will do that. So I do think that they will be there. I think it would be incredibly significant and incredibly damaging if they weren't.
Okay, well, that is Afia Hagan, our CTV News royal commentator's take on the latest 3 episodes of that docuseries on Netflix. We know how many people watched the first 3. I'm sure the same will be true of that. Afia, thanks for the time and the analysis this morning. Take care.